Hello everybody, it is 12:02, January 3rd. Today is Wednesday, I believe. Anyhow, I'm on my way to Tennessee to pick something up going to Nogales. So I got a good little drive after this. I don't load up till like 1800, I believe that's going to be like 6 o'clock tonight. And then it runs direct. But anyhow, you guys, I was just sharing with the waitress in there a little bit ago. Share with everybody I meet. I was telling her, about the Tarpon Springs Sponge docks, where I would happen to be there and witness the, that black spirit that I seen come out of the water. And I told her how, God's the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. In other words, He's put things out there for us to see. But are you watching? When I showed that Tarpon Springs Sponge docks, how it was on the news. I was born 5/23/60. Well, right where I seen those kids jumping off in the water, that's where I seen that black spirit that morning wearing a Spanish sparrow hat. And I was witnessing with her about that. And I told her how the news reported it, and I showed her the news clip, and I showed her right when the time flipped from 5:22 to 5:23. Immediately when it flipped to 5:23, a lady came on and said, "You and 60 children are going to try to get that cross." Well, I was born 5/23/60, and me being there, seeing that black spirit, nothing was a coincidence. Everything happens according to God's purpose and time. What He showed me then, and I've showed that to you guys before, I'll load it up on here again. And that video for you guys that are new. It's the Tarpon Springs Sponge dock. But if you look at the very corner of the newscast that's being broadcasted, you'll see the time. It starts around 5:20, 5:21. And then right when it gets to 5:23, immediately when it switches to 5:23, that boy's mother comes out and says, "You and 60 children." And I've showed my license, you guys, where I was born in May 23rd, 1960. But nothing happens by chance. That was the Lord revealing to me He's in control right to the very second of everything. Everything. Everything's going to happen. And no matter how much the devil might try to twist and manipulate. See, the devil was created by God. So he's got that. The devil has a passion. Because God put it in him to be very aggressive in what he does. Even to think that he can outdo God. But he can't. Because God knows everything He's going to do right to the last second. Everything. Everything. There's nothing He's going to do. He's going to fall into, like He said, in His own trap. And that was the Lord revealing to me just how powerful that this is, you guys. Our faith, we need to be very, we should have tons of faith, you guys. Believing, very important. But anyhow, in the description box, please check it out, you guys. I've got quite a few new subscribers on here. Hopefully they're not all, because I got a lot of scoffers as well. But I also say thank God that He said that too. That in the last day that they wouldn't be scoffers and doing what they're doing. And He also said, if we lose anything for His name's sake, our rewards will be great in heaven. And Yeah, he told us all these things, so we know what to expect. Yeah, we're all going through something, one way or another. Families. Yeah, he said he didn't come to bring peace, but a sword. And he's dividing us, separating us. And we even try warning our families about this, because the Lord has opened our eyes to see what we see. And, yeah, it's so sad. Even though we know what we know, they won't believe us. Yeah, and this is even in many churches. Yeah, it's a sad thing, you guys. It's very sad. Yeah, to see it. You know, and even my own family. I went through a divorce too, you know, and guys, at that Tarpon Springs Sponge docks, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of stuff happen there too. The police officer that I caught with my wife, he was shot and killed there. And I kept seeing 1221 on my truck radio all the time, every day. And then when I was watching the news one day, on the television, it said 1221, that's 1221. It was reported that he went to those motels where that cross dive was. And he was shot and killed. And that was when I had my first dream about Obama. And his eyes were going 100 different directions at once. His eyes weren't going in the same direction. They were going in constantly different directions. You know, and I believe the reason why his eyes were going in so many different directions is because he's the spirit of the devil. And he's got so much stuff going on around the world, causing lies and deceit and deceivableness. That's why his eyes were going in so many different directions. It's a shame, you guys. The Lord revealed much to me. He showed me a lot. And I was also told that he's got different work for me to do, which I don't know what that is yet. But I know whatever it is, you know, I'll do it. You know, I'll do it. He knows I'll do it. I want out of here too, you guys. Make no doubt about it. I want to be living in the land of peace and love, and you know, be near our Lord. You know, and just where everything's going to be true and praiseworthy. No more wickedness. And we're going to be cleansed too, you guys. He's going to cleanse us. He's going to finish his work in us, what he started. See, we were separated, you guys. That's why he says, redeem the time. Strengthen what remains. Because we've had this time to do that. Not to mention looking for lost sheep. I know I found quite a few these past 3 years. And I still, every day, still keep looking. Because honestly, I don't think you can wake anybody up today. I don't think you can wake anybody up that don't, especially if they don't believe. And, you know, to them, everything's just normal as can be. Yeah, and, you know, I said I keep seeing 8s all the time. Look at this. On that billboard. I don't know if you're able to see that. The 888s. Yeah. When I look at billboard signs, to me, it's like the spiritual talking to me. You know? Like when I see that light beer signs, and they got lions, huge lions, in them. No words or nothing, just a little can of beer, but huge lions. Yeah, the Bible says no alcoholics are going to enter the kingdom of heaven. And it's like those lions are waiting to devour. Then you see that pornography stuff, the lion's dead. The lions are waiting to devour them, you know. We got our eyes open, you guys. Remember, everything that we see, it's spiritual. It's spiritual. we are witnessing. The more you crucify your flesh, and the more you increase your faith and believe, God's created everything. Spirits are running everything here, man. The devil, look around you. Everything's of the devil here. It's demonic everywhere, and people love it. Yeah, I just see it everywhere. The Lord didn't create it where these people can put their fences up on all this land and say, keep out. You know, He created this stuff so that we can also live and live abundantly. In other words, He blessed us with all this. And we're also supposed to be a blessing unto other people. Yeah, and if people live more that way, what a world this would be. You know? No more drugs and alcohol, pornography, all that stuff, man. It's all filth. Get over. This guy wants to get over. Alright. I just wanted to say hello, you guys. Touch base. Because I'm going to be here in a little bit. Once I get down here to pick this up. Got 1,070 miles to go. Then I told you to talk about the 8s. My next job is like 2-8. I think 5-8-8. Or 8. Last one was 26-7-7-7. But anyhow, we don't have long. Look at that video I'm going to load up about the sponge docks. And you'll see where the news, right where the time switches, and look at the corner of it, you'll see a little clock. With the news reporting, it'll say the temperature is 66 degrees. But right when it gets to 5:22, and then immediately when it switches to 5:23, I mean immediately, a lady's going to come on there. That's that mother of that boy that was talking. She's going to go, you and 60 children are going to try to get that cross. Right at 5:23, she says 60. Check it out. I'm telling you, this is what the Lord put there for me to see what I see. Yeah, but that's why I see that spirit. They threw 2 crosses that day. That morning when I see that spirit, I believe he grabbed hold of that first cross. And that boy that was talking, he found that first cross they threw. The second one was treated as a winner. And, 2 crosses. Now, not to mention, to say whoever gets that cross is going to be blessed that year, that's superstition. It's idolatry. And they're kissing an object that they made. And they're saying whoever gets it will be blessed. Guys, the church is what they're doing and stuff, man. That's why you hear where they say, I have this against you. Because of the things that they're doing in their churches, telling them to repent. I want you to know that when you see this, also know that what this church is doing is, it's of the devil, it's of the devil. That's why I see that black spirit there that morning wearing that Spanish Sparrow hat. People are following the devil and they don't even know it. God bless you guys. See the description box. Please watch that video. And you'll see at 5:23, that's when I was born. I've shown my driver's license many times on here. Born May 23rd, 1960.